Hey guys, it's Hillbeast and One Destined here, and we're putting out an announcement that we're actually auditioning for Ichiban. We're starting Ichiban back up, and we want some more voice actors to do all the voices in it. And, well, it's mainly the female parts. We've obviously got enough male roles to do all the male stuff, so we don't need any male voices.
I
We're
can
wanting,
imitate all the manly voices.
yeah, we can pull off enough stupid voices with for the males, but we want a lot more female voices now. So basically, what we're going to do is we've set up a few rules for you guys, which we'll just run through. You know,
Uh, we're specifically looking for someone that hopefully has a diversity of voices, somebody that can do more than just one or two.
yeah,
That would be helpful.
we'd
to your
rather have
case.
fewer members in the team. It's more easy to work with fewer members, and it's more interesting if you can get like more voices out of yourself. And so if you can do a voice, then that's fine. But we'd prefer you to be able to do more than just one voice sort of thing.
Plus, then people get more lines and more characters, and everybody loves
Yeah.
a nice ego stroke.
Yeah. So if you're doing a lot of characters, you can be like, well, I've done this, and I've done this, and I've done this, and I've done this, sort of thing. So here are some rules for what you need to have to be a voice actor.
We're gonna read these off kind of alternatingly. So.
Yeah. So number one, you must have Skype. No exceptions. We will collaborate everything through Skype. We're not going to sit there trying to faff around with just one member who's on MSN while everyone else is on Skype. If you don't have Skype, then get Skype. If you don't want to get Skype, then we're not going to let you on the team. It's as simple as that. Everyone else on the team has got Skype. It's so much easier collaborating with voices and stuff like that over Skype. That's just
And
how
no,
we work.
we don't use Uvu. We don't use none of those other voice chats. It's just Skype.
Yeah.
There might be other groups that we might eventually add into it, but that'll be disclosed at a later time.
Yeah.
Number two, you must have a good mic and know how to use it. This includes the settings, the positioning, and at minimum we require a good headset microphone. Like I personally have a Microsoft Live Chat XL 3000 or LX 3000. You can pick up at the store for about $30 or so American if you're American, probably like
Yeah.
I don't know 40 if you're New Zealand, which I don't think we're gonna get many more New Zealand for sectors. But they're pretty good microphones. They last a long time. I've used mine since the beginning, and
Yeah.
I have pretty good audio quality for that.
Yeah. Mine is a custom built microphone, which I've built myself because I'm like electrically and computer minded and stuff like that. So I built my microphone
Should
myself.
we mention that the snowball mics are not as good as people claim they are? Should we mention that?
Yeah.
The snowball series, yeah, if you've been into voice acting or you've seen people into voice acting, a lot of them will tell you about these snowball mics saying that they're really good quality and stuff. What they are is they're supposed to be a cheaper solution to a studio mic for people,
Yeah.
and you really just don't get the same results. They
Yeah,
get a
you've
lot
got
of
to get a proper-
feedback.
You got to get a proper condenser microphone and stuff like that.
Yeah, you'd end up having to invest so much money in like noise cancellation stuff, and it's just a pain in the ass. Like, there's
Yeah.
no point in even bothering.
Yeah. We really do recommend that if you are going to join the team, don't buy a microphone before you even gotten in the team. If you have a good microphone, then that's good. If you don't really have a microphone, like if you have a laptop microphone, that's not good enough at all. If you've got like a crappy $5 microphone, which you've got from goodness knows where, that's probably not going to be good enough. We'll see in what it's like, and if we reckon, oh yeah, that will be good enough, then of course we'll let you in. But yeah,
Microphones
don't buy
that
microphones
cancel
for us.
out noise are preferred because we don't want to be catching what your dog is doing in the
And
background.
most importantly, if you have a microphone, it must have a pop filter. I've got a pop filter on mine, and at the moment I'll say P P P P P, and I'll take the pop filter off. P P P P P P P, and it sounds like shit. So, get a pop filter.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, it's usually a little foam piece that comes on your microphone.
Yeah.
Rule 3.
You must not have something that will disturb the recording sessions. Like, if you've got a noisy brother who's playing on the PlayStation, or your mum's sleeping it all the time, or if anything, it's alright if one or two times you're gonna be too noisy or something like that, we'll forgive you. But if it's gonna be like a constant thing of, oh, I can't talk too loud because my mum's sleeping, you know what we're like. We have people shouting at each other in the episode, and We can't have someone reading their voices out like this. They have to read it out at full volume. You can't read it out quietly.
Rule number 4, no involving your personal life in the team. This kind of goes without saying, but if your personal life is going to disturb the team processes, then we got really no choice to replace you. I mean, we really just can't afford to babysit people right now.
Yeah.
We've got enough stuff on our plate. We've all got our own personal lives, but we try to do this very as professional as we possibly can, so we keep, work life and home life, separated.
Number 5, you must be able to take criticism for both me and One Destined. Like, we will be constantly saying, oh, you need to do this line differently because how you did it was a bit sucky. Well, we're not going to say it in those words, but, you need to be able to take the criticism from us and improve your lines. If you're just going to be like, oh, boo-hoo, then we're just going to have to get rid of you, because if you're just going to be a crybaby about it, then it's just going to be annoying on all of us.
Okay, Rule 6. This one's a bit of a long one because there's much stipulations, but you must have respect for myself, Hillbeast, and Jonathan, which, if I recall, we mentioned Jonathan McDonald in one of our things.
Thank you.
You have to you pretty much have to obey what we say, no matter what. I mean, we're not really hard to get along with, really. We kind of keep things smooth.
We're not going to be telling you take off your top for us for something like that. That's stupid. No, it's stuff like in the team, sort of like if we're going to tell you what software to use. We're going to be telling you to use the team case
we use the team case scripter, obviously. That we require everybody to have simply because it makes it easier on us for when we're writing the scripts. It makes it very easy to basically get everybody's lines together and get the recording sessions going faster, because that's what we designed it for. It's what it was made for. And we prefer people don't deviate the script unless we say so. We do give leeway to people, especially if we found that their creativity ends up in a lot more productive results. So we do allow that.
We do improvise a lot. So if you're actually improvising and you're making it funnier, then that's fine. But if you're changing an important line, which has to be like that, then that's just annoying on all of us.
Yeah, and we usually sometimes tell people to improvise some lines. And we also prefer that all lines are handed in correctly. For example, we only prefer MP3 and WMA format, which for those who don't know, that's MP3 is just your standard music file that a lot of things come in, and WMA is Windows Media Audio.
Yeah.
Which, if you have a Windows Sound Recorder on your computer, which means if you have Windows Vista or Windows 7, chances are they record in WMA format, so that works fine.
I can handle OGG and FLAC and AAC and all those sorts of weird formats, but I don't want to do that. It's annoying. I've got to recode it all before I put it into Premiere.
You can use Audacity, however, you should talk to us about setting it up to the proper format, so that way we get the best audio quality out of it.
We recommend Sound Recorder, because that way you're not messing around with weird formats and you're not handing it in and I'm getting all annoyed at it when I'm editing because I've got to convert something.
And the best part is, chances are, if you already have a Windows computer and you have Windows Vista or Windows 7, you already have the software you need.
Yeah.
That's pretty much
you're not
all
having to learn a really massive piece of software, which will take forever.
Also, we require you to fix microphone settings if we think they're wrong. What this means is basically at certain times during recording sessions, we might ask our members to submit microphone testings, where we will help you adjust your microphone settings to where we get the nice peak settings that we prefer.
Yeah.
Where your microphone's not too muffled or it's not too quiet or too loud.
Yeah.
We are pretty good at being able to help you in setting them up.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be a problem so long as you're good at listening.
Yeah. Number 7, you must be able to attend the recording sessions that we've all arranged. We're not going to set times like, all right, it's at 2 in the morning, let's go and have a recording session. No, we arrange it in advance. We're like, right, who's available to do a recording session? Everyone says, yep, we're ready to go. Then we'll do it together. And if we say, all right, we're going to do it on this date, everyone all agrees, and then on the date that we all set up together and you don't show up, then that's just annoying for all of us, because we've got to delay a recording session because you went off and had to milk the cow or something like that. I don't know what you're doing.
We do understand emergencies and situations that do not allow. Like if your power went out for like a week, there's nothing you can really do. And sometimes we do split things up into 2 different sessions if we have a lot of people that we've got to manage at once, and it's very difficult.
Yeah.
But as long as it's not an extremely reoccurring thing, it shouldn't be much of a problem.
Yeah. If it's something like, oh, I had to do my homework, I couldn't show up, sort of thing. We support you doing your homework, but we'd rather that you
Yeah.
actually arrange the time.
We
when
we
you wouldn't be
encourage
busy.
everybody to do their homework in advance.
Yeah.
We encourage everybody to do their homework in advance so they have free time.
Yeah.
Number 8, this kind of goes without saying, but you got to keep all inside info such as upcoming jokes, scripts, episode ideas, anything involved with the team, a secret unless we say you can tell anybody else. It's kind of a given, but I think we should say it just because
Yeah.
we don't want to say something in the team chat and then as an idea that we're proposing, and then suddenly see somebody else has taken our idea.
Yeah. Because we want to keep the jokes as funny as possible. We don't want people ruining the jokes on us, and then we don't want people accusing us of stealing someone else's joke, even though we were the ones who actually came up with it, but someone went and leaked it on us. And number 9 is the final thing, and this again goes without saying. You can't be depressing to be around. If you're going to be annoying or boring or if anything like that, then it's just going to be annoying for all of us. And if you are a boring person, then you're not going to be a very good voice actor because you can't put on a voice or anything like that.
It just makes it so everybody else, like if you come in there and all you are is just a very depressing, negative person, it really does reflect on other people. Your attitude reflects the others around you. So.
Yeah.
Really, it's going to make us all really miserable in the recording sessions, and we don't want that. We have a lot of fun doing these recordings. We have a lot of fun making every single episode we've ever made.
Yeah.
And we want to keep it that way, and we're hoping that this will be an experience for, one of our lucky viewers who ends up, getting this part.
Yeah.
Have them have a chance to share in this fun.
Yeah. So anyways, how do you audition? Alright, well, we're going to set up a separate Skype account which you can add. If you want to audition, then just PM us, like me or One Destined. We'll give you the name of that Skype account and we'll talk to you on there sort of thing. And it's going to be not just like a simple audition, like a 5-minute thing. It's going to actually be like a month of us screening you to see whether you will be reliable and all that, see whether you're a good character sort of thing. We're not going to just take a little video and say, right, because your voice in this one video which you've shown us was good, that means we're going to let you in. No, we're going to do a full-on screening process to actually see if you actually will be a good character and you actually will be good with the team. Because we need to know if you're actually going to work well in the team. So it's going to be pretty lengthy, but it will work out pretty simple. You don't have to do anything hard. Just do the voices that...
Everything you need to know will be in the description.
Yeah.
Right down below us here.
We're going to put it down below, and I'll put like messages all over the screen and all that while I'm editing it, so you can see all this sort of thing.
Yeah, and we wish the best of luck to every candidate.
Yep.
We look forward to getting to work with all of you. I mean, granted, we can't choose all of you, but we do look forward to at least getting to see what you guys are able to put out.
Yep. So, good luck to all of you, and I hope to see a few people actually respond to this.
Have a good one.